What's up, everyone? It's Tech Trooper 64, and today we are doing another recap of Microsoft's E3 2016 press conference today. And oh my god, it was phenomenal. Alright, so I just want to say as a little disclaimer, I watched this pretty late. I didn't watch it the minute it came out, but the thing is, it's because I fell asleep. What happened was that I was planning to stay up till the next day, but I accidentally fell asleep and I slept over Microsoft's press conference completely, and I didn't watch it, the minute it came out. But I watched it, like, literally 10 minutes ago, and I gotta say, it was probably the best press conference of this year, of this E3 anyways. And I gotta say, like, I'm sorry, but Microsoft takes the cake. Like, it's great. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into what they talked about. So, Microsoft did not even try to hide it. They did not even try to jump over it or anything. The Xbox One Slim is real, and they confirmed it the minute the conference started. They just showed a trailer. Yeah, this is the Xbox One Slim, and I gotta say, it is probably the best Xbox One built I've ever seen. And I get it, the Xbox One, we'll get to that at the end, but like they revealed another hardware that they're coming out with, but this one is my favorite. It looks so good. I'm going to buy it on day one. There's no way in hell I'm not going to buy it on day one. It looks phenomenal. I love it. It's great. So I'm buying it. So this Xbox One Slim only comes in white. That's the only downside, but to be honest with you guys, I'm just going to spray paint it if they don't reveal black coloring by the time it comes out, so that's what I'm going to do. And it comes with Bluetooth, from what I understand. It comes with Bluetooth, and it will have the ability for you to buy a 2 terabyte hard drive, okay? It'll have a 4K support for the HDMI. It'll be 40% smaller than the original Xbox One, okay? It comes with a brand new white controller that has some nice feel grip to the back, very similar to how the ends of the DualShock 4 handles feel. It's got a nice feel to it. The controller itself has Bluetooth capabilities, which is awesome. I've wanted that for so long for an Xbox console controller. And the console has this like nice feel to it. And the best part is, everybody's going to love this, there's no power brick. Like, there's no power brick on, like, exterior. There's just a power brick inside, and you just have a normal cable. It's perfect. Anyway, I spent, like, 3 minutes now talking about that. Let's move on. So, they revealed Gears of War 4, which is a definitely day one buy for me. I'm a huge fan of Gears of War, so I'm going to buy it. The Gears of War controller, they showed an Elite Special Edition Gears of War 4 controller. That's probably going to sell out super fast. Not interested, however. They showed off that the next Killer Instinct character is going to be revealed as DLC. It's General Ram from Gears of War, coincidentally. So yeah, it's great. Forza Horizon 3 was the next game being shown. It's coming to PC and Xbox One, and it'll be coming September 27th. Now, also when they showed off Gears of War, I forgot to mention this, they mentioned a brand new program called the Play Anywhere program. I made a video on it. It's a program that has like a special icon that shows a PC and an Xbox, and what it means is if you buy it on Xbox One or PC, regardless which one you buy it on, digitally only, if you buy it on one, you're gonna get it for free on the other, and which means you can just play vice versa, which is really cool. Your achievements transfer over, your progress transfers over. It's really, really cool. However, I'm more of a physical buying game guy, so I'm not gonna be interested in that. Moving on. So yeah, Forza Horizon 3 is coming out this September 27th of 2016. The next game is ReCore. They showed off some gameplay of ReCore. It looks interesting. The art style, the gameplay, it just looked interesting overall. ReCore is coming September 13th for PC and Xbox One. I should mention that all these titles are for Windows 10 PCs specifically. Next is showing a live demo for Final Fantasy 15. And it's coming on September 30th, 2016. Now, I'm not a big Final Fantasy guy, but I gotta say, like, I don't know why. There was something about this showing, the live demo, that was just odd and weird, and I didn't like it very much. It was weird. It was just, there was something off-putting about it. I don't know if it's just me, but I just felt weird about it. Next, they talk about The Division getting DLC. The Underground DLC is coming June 28th, first on Xbox One. Next, they showed off Battlefield 1. And they showed just some gameplay and how you can play on EA Access Battlefield 1 before any other console. I think it's 2 weeks before, I think. And they also revealed that Battlefield 1 will be coming out on October 21st of 2016. Next, they started talking about what features they want to add to the Xbox One ecosystem. And one of these features, and they're going to add a whole bunch. For example, background music, which means you can play background music while you're playing your games and such. You can also have Cortana on Xbox One. You can also have language, like you can have a different language regardless where you got your Xbox One from, which is cool. You'll also have this new thing called clubs, which when they first started talking about it, I thought about Miiverse, like on Nintendo platforms. So it's like that. It's like when you make your own group of people and fans who play the same game, you can just talk about stuff. It's the same thing like Miiverse. Next is looking for a group, which I find very, very cool. What it is that you put on an ad like you do on Craigslist. That's a bad comparison, but you put an ad on Craigslist, for example, like that on Xbox Live, and you say, hey, I want to play this game. Does anybody want to play with me? And then people come in, which is cool. Next, they have an arena competing thing where it's like it's catering to people who want to play, like they're in esports. Like you have like this whole arena tournament kind of thing. They listed a whole bunch of games that are supporting it. For example, Smite and what's called War of Tanks, I think, something like that. You know what I mean? And also EA has been saying that they want to bring FIFA to it, so that's pretty cool. Next, they talked about Minecraft and how they talked about how Minecraft is now going to be playing on PC, iOS, and Android. And when I mean PC, I mean Windows 10. Now, what I mean by that is they're going to allow an update that allows for players who are on PC, iOS, and Android, regardless what you're playing on, as long as you have an Xbox Live account, you can play with each other. And that's really, really cool. Like, it's cross-platform play. That's awesome, because it's like you can just play from the get-go. You can play with anyone you want. Like if my brother's playing on his phone and I'm playing on PC, we can easily play. I find that really awesome. They confirmed that they want to bring that feature to consoles, but that will be coming at a later date next year. So that won't be coming this year for consoles. So if you want to play on Wii U and you got friends on Xbox One, unfortunately you can't do that until next year. Also, they showed off that John Carmack, for people who know him, he's one of the founders of Oculus, the company who's making an Oculus Rift. He was shown playing Minecraft with them on Samsung Gear VR. And they also revealed that add-ons and mods are coming to the portable versions and Windows 10 version of Minecraft, and it'll be coming out soon. Next, they talked about how Microsoft is going to be selling custom controllers. I made a video on that as well. You can go online to their website, and you can actually go design your own controller, and they'll send it to you. It costs $79.99 for the controller itself, and it costs $9.99 for a laser print text if you want on your controller. Next, they showed off the indie game follow-up to the game Limbo, which, by the way, they offered that it's going to be free for Xbox One users starting now, so you can go get Limbo for free if you want. Inside, the sequel to Limbo, is coming out on June 29th for people who are interested in that. They also showed a whole bunch of indie games. Among them were Yooka-Laylee, Cuphead, a whole bunch of other indie games. There were so many, I can't name them all, but there was a lot of them. They were really, really cool. Next, they showed off a small gameplay segment of a game that I've been really anticipating for a long time. It's called We Happy Few. It's another indie game, and I really want it to get a physical release, so limited run games, do it. Get a physical release for We Happy Few. It's a really creepy game. It's kind of got this equilibrium feel to it, because like everybody's supposed to be happy and take drugs to keep you happy, and if you don't, you're called downers. And bottom line, it's a great game. I really, really am interested in it. It's actually available for the Xbox Game Preview program if you're signed up for that on July 26th. Also, there's a game that was revealed by CD Projekt Red, the developers of the Witcher franchise. It's called Gwent Card Game. It's a game that's going to be available on PC and Xbox One. And you can play it on iPhone and Android, I suppose, as well. I wasn't paying too much attention to it because I'm not a big fan of it, to be honest. Next, they showed off some gameplay and a CG trailer for Tekken 7. the director of the game actually came up on stage and talked about it, and it'll be coming for PC, Xbox One, and PS4 consoles in early 2017. So for anybody who's excited for that, by all means. But get this. They're now offering Tekken Tag Tournament 2 for free via backwards compatibility. So it's only for Xbox Live owners. So if you have Xbox Live, then go get Tekken Tag Tournament 2. It's an Xbox 360 game on Xbox One. So yeah. Next, they showed off Dead Rising 3, the game that was rumored for a long time, but now it's officially confirmed. Dead Rising 3, Dead Rising 4. It's coming for Windows 10 and Xbox One, and it's coming holiday of 2016. They didn't give a specific date, but I'm assuming at Gamescom or sometime later on, they're going to probably reveal the date. Next, they showed off Scalebound. Scalebound is a game, again, is going to be supporting the whole Xbox Play Anywhere. There's a whole bunch of games on this list that support the Xbox Play Anywhere program, but I didn't name them because I don't know which ones are which. But anyway, so yeah, Scalebound looked great. It looked awesome. It's coming in on Windows 10 and Xbox One in 2017. So for whoever's interested in that. Next, they showed off Sea of Thieves. First, they started out with a CG trailer, and then they talked about, they showed some gameplay of some noobs who've never played the game before or didn't even take the tutorials of how the game works, and, you know, they just played it on PC and Xbox One, and it was fun, apparently. There was no release date given for it, so we don't know when it's coming, but it looked really cool. It's like a realistic pirate game where you have to actually work for shit and stuff. It's really cool. Next, they talked about State of Decay 2. They only showed a CG trailer and no gameplay, but it's coming out in 2017. So, what I'm starting to notice before I continue on, because there's only a couple of things left, before I continue, what I'm starting to notice about this E3 is that a lot of people are announcing 2017 games and stuff, and that's not a bad thing, but it just means that like these consoles are It's probably for the launch of these new consoles, the PS4 Neo, the Xbox Project Scorpio, the Nintendo NX, you know. It's just for those new consoles. It's not for these ones. So, you know, it's not, and like they've already said, you're not being left behind. It's just you're not, you know, if you want the new stuff, you get the new hardware. Next, they revealed Halo Wars 2. The sequel to the first Halo Wars, coming February 21st, 2017 for PC and Xbox One. There's going to be a beta available for Xbox One owners on June 13th to June 20th. So for people who are interested, by all means. Project Scorpio, the long-rumored, long-anticipated Xbox powerful console that's competing against the PS4 Neo and the Nintendo NX. So this new console, it's coming out in holiday of 2017, and I will quote what Phil Spencer said, it is going to be the most powerful game console ever built. Yeah, take that with whatever it means. We don't know. Like, yeah. Anyways, so these games, it looks like this new Project Scorpio, a whole bunch of devs are liking it. It apparently has 6 teraflops of power in the GPU. All Xbox One peripherals and games will work on it, and apparently they're going into this project with the idea of no one gets left behind. So regardless if you own an Xbox One Fat, which is now going to be called an Xbox One Slim or an Xbox One Scorpio, regardless of what you own, it will play. So that's always cool. And that was the end for Microsoft's E3 2016 press conference. I gotta say, I was very, very impressed. Good job, Microsoft. I already pre-ordered my Xbox One Slim. I am already so excited for it. I thought like it was just a small Slim, and yeah, it has 4K. Yeah, it's a Slim. Yeah, it's got white coloring. That's great and everything. But I didn't know that it had the internal power supply. I didn't know it had the 2 terabytes. I didn't know that it had grips on the controller. Now I'm super excited for this console. So I'm excited. You guys should be excited too. And I gotta say, Sony dropped the ball. Like, again, I watched the Microsoft's press conference after Sony's, even though it's the other way around. Yeah, I watched them after, and I gotta say, Sony's gonna have trouble selling consoles this year. Like, I know that it's I say that now, but like, think about what sold PS4. Okay, think about what's selling PS4 right now. It's the more powerful console. It plays better. The graphics look better, right? That's the only reason. But now, the Xbox One Slim compared to the PS4, it's like, oh, when people will start hearing that the Xbox One Slim can do 4K, really? Can the PS4 do 4K? No. Oh, then why the hell am I going to buy a PS4? Like, you see what I mean? Like, that's why I think Sony, unless they have something up their sleeve, hardware-wise, this holiday, and the PS4 Neo is coming out this year, because we don't know when it's coming out. If it comes out this year, then they're safe. If it doesn't come out this year, then they're in trouble. I think, anyways. That's all for E3. I have to say I give Microsoft's conference an 8.5 out of 10. They did not stop. They were amazing. I loved it. It was great. And I can't wait to buy the Xbox One Slim. You don't worry, you will be seeing an unboxing the minute I get an Xbox One Slim. Anyway, folks, don't forget to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe, and let me know in the comments down below what you thought about Microsoft's E3 2016 press conference, and I'll see you guys next time, and don't forget to subscribe for more E3 2016 updates and news throughout this week. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.